Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and I run a blog and channel called Wish Her Wellness, where I talk about looking good, doing good, and feeling good, what I like to call style substance balance. And in today's video, I got a treat for you. Okay, we are going to talk about some ways to have a chic, stylish, grown, sexy, pandemic-friendly Valentine's Day. I have some awesome tips for you to really start thinking about your Valentine's Day plan, some awesome ideas for you to do at home, as well as some special considerations to make your V-Day extra special. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into it and start talking about it. I will leave timestamps below with each of the sections, so if you just want to skip to the ideas or to the considerations, you can do that. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also follow me on socials. Follow me on Instagram, Lauren_WHW. So let's get right on to it. Talk about kind of the things that you can do to make your V-Day really special, but I wanted to break this up into 3 parts because I think there's three things that you really should consider, or 3 parts you should consider when thinking about a very special romantic Valentine's Day, especially given our current state in the world, and most of us will be doing Valentine's Day at home, so really putting in that extra effort to make it special, I think is critically important this year. I'm gonna sip on my drink here, which is not wine, it's actually kombucha because I'm still on Whole30, but I will be done before Valentine's Day. But I'm gonna sip on that while I kind of break down what are some of the important steps. So part 1, I want to talk a little bit about things to consider in your plan. And I'm looking down here at my notes, guys. I got a full page here for you guys. This is gold. This is a gem. So hold on to it. So the first part is things to consider. And before we dive into like what are some activities to do, like what are some ways you could set the mood, there's a couple things you want to consider. First is making sure that anything that you choose to do is really customized to your situation. So that's your relationship situation in terms of your relationship status. Are you actually at home with your partner, or are you doing like a virtual thing with your partner? Is it really just gonna be you and some friends because you don't have or don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day with like a romantic partner? Whatever you do is fine. It's just really thinking about what does your Valentine's Day look like, and making sure that the activities that you plan are actually customized to your status in your relationship. The second part is to know your partner, and this is specifically if you are thinking about spending Valentine's Day with, you know, a romantic interest. Do the things that you know your partner's gonna enjoy. Like if you really know that your partner hates cooking, then maybe like cooking something together isn't the best idea. So make sure you consider your partner, what they like, what they enjoy, and thinking about some of the plans and activities, and or choosing the plans and activities that I'll list below. In my list I'm going to give you, and I'm going to go over 10 activities, feel free to combine any of the activities to make a really special Valentine's Day, or feel free to just do one to make it very simple. Again, these things are just to give you an idea, to kind of give you a roadmap so you're not starting from scratch. But feel free to add, subtract to them, combine them to make like the best, most customizable, most unique Valentine's Day experience you can. And another point I wanted to say is that in the list that I'm going to provide, you can keep it as, I'll do this, as cute, or as like sexy as you want to make it. So everything I'll provide here, again, it can be very cutesy, very kitschy, very kind of traditional pink and red flowery Valentine's Day, or it can be as, you know, grown as sexy as you want it to be. It's all up to you. It's all up to your comfort and of course your partner's comfort. And lastly, again, you can make Valentine's Day as simple or as extravagant as you choose to make it. Again, you can combine activities that I'll be listing here, or you can decide to keep it real simple, do one thing, a little token of your affection or appreciation for your boo. That's really what the day is about. Don't feel like you have to go you know, above and beyond in terms of blowing budgets or, you know, doing something extravagant, especially in these times where, you know, people's finances are changing, people's lifestyles and relationships have changed. Like, it's really time to just dive into just showing your loved one a little token of your appreciation, and you know, maybe keeping it simple, or maybe, you know, going all out, whatever you choose. Alright, so part 2, I want to dive into some of the activities. I will list these activities on the screen here, and anything that I mentioned that has like a product, I will definitely link down below. Make sure you check out the description box to see all the links, and also make sure you comment and let me know what activities that you plan on doing or you want to add to the list. I'm going in no particular order, just at what came to me, and I really did try, guys. I did major research. I watched several videos on people's like 2021 Valentine's Day list, and I really tried to think of things that were not on the list, or, you know, the same kind of routine things you hear over and over again. There's a few things on there that you might be familiar with, but I really try to get creative. So, you know, give me some credit, give me some props here. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So, very first idea, Valentine's Day date night in idea, is to do a beer or wine flight. So prior to Rona, me and my husband, we really enjoyed going to restaurants and bars and really kind of experiencing their wine or beer flights. And if you're unfamiliar with a flight, it's simply usually a curated selection of beer or wine and or any other type of spirit that the restaurant or the sommelier or whomever creates, that kind of, they usually pair well with each other, or they play off of each other, and they're usually displayed in a really cute way, like a cute little case, and you usually get like a sample size of each one, and they're really fun. If you go to any type of like craft brewery, you'll usually see them. A lot of wine rooms and things like that do them. A lot of restaurants do them. They're a lot of fun, but again, the Rona, we are not going out to restaurants like that. We certainly aren't sitting in bars and things. So bring it home. Do the wine flight at home. And the great thing is that you can order one of those little cute trays and really set it up so cute for you and your sweetie. So I have a little prop here. This one is mine. As you can see here, it's so darling. You get it off Amazon. Of course, it'll be linked down below. And it comes with two little paddles. You see, there's room to put 3 drinks each, so it'll be one for you, one for your boo, and yeah, you could sample different things, whatever you like to drink, beer, wine, whiskey, tequila, any other spirits. It doesn't have to be alcohol. You can do cute little like gourmet sodas if you don't drink, whatever you want. I just think the idea of actually having it in a cute little tray here really just shows how thoughtful and how you went above and beyond to kind of create the moment. And these were not that expensive, and it's great to just keep, and it's cute for just display when you're not utilizing it. So yeah, do a beer or wine flight. Maybe make a few appetizers that you love, and like secret, like don't make them, just go to Target or Trader Joe's and buy your favorites. Make them and have your own little bar night at home. Okay. Number 2 is to do couples themed games. And so there are a lot of games that are geared towards couples that are on the market. Some are like kitschy and fun and kind of witty, and some are very kind of sensual and erotic and sexy. Whatever floats your boat, whatever mood you're in, I would say like just grab some games, maybe 1 or 2, and then like you and your boo just play some games that night. That'd be such a cute great game night idea. And you could get competitive, you can, you know, set up competitions, you can reward each other and however you see fit. So yeah, that's number 2, a couples themed like little game night. Number 3 is to make your own cocktails or dessert. So my husband actually gave me this idea, so I gotta give him credit, but just, you know, get in the kitchen, make your own cocktails. If you are cocktail drinkers, maybe each of you pick your favorite spirit and you create your own cocktail, and then you share it or you teach each other how to make it, or your own favorite dessert. Maybe it's chocolate covered strawberries or a cake or whatever it is. The whole point is just getting your hands a little bit dirty, getting in the kitchen together and doing the experience together. Number 4, and this one's for my crafty people, and I would say this is more of like a cutesy. I could see like a younger couple doing this. It'd be really like sweet, is to make your own couples collage or scrapbook. So, you know, we all probably take a bunch of pictures together over our times with our boos. It'd be so cute if you took those pictures, printed them out, maybe got a nice scrapbook or something and made your own little collage, and it's just of you two. So it's just your way to kind of celebrate your love and celebrate your relationship, and then you can always look back on it later. You know, when you want to reminisce, or if you're mad at each other, you can look back at it and remember why you actually like them. So that's number 4. I'm saving relationships here. I'm saving them. Okay, number 5. This is actually my favorite one, and I'm debating if I should actually do this for Valentine's Day or not, but it's to have a like nostalgic night, or what I'm calling like a throwback party for 2. This is like, guys, this is so good. So I'm of a certain age. I am 34. I'm in my early 30s, so I am a quintessential 80s baby, 90s kid. I grew up on, like, you know, all things 90s, and I love it. I love that era and time. And one of my favorite things my husband and I do is like we love like old school 90s R&B. It's our favorite. So I was thinking like having like your own little nostalgic throwback party for 2, where you play like your favorite old movie from the time. You maybe have some old school music playing in the background, old school video games. So like if you want to get out your Nintendo or play Mario Kart or something like that, and like you order pizza. So very like, you know, Friday nights, 1998, 1995, you know, with your pizza, your video games, and your tunes, and maybe a movie in the background. Just make sure it's all kind of in theme. So if you know your reminiscing era is the 80s, make sure it's all kind of falling in the 80s. If it's the 90s, the 90s. If it's the 2000s, if it was, you know, 4 years ago, whatever it is, like keep it all in theme, and just really kind of dive into the theme and do something really cute. I think it's a lot of fun, especially if you both are kind of like the nostalgia and talking about it. Okay, that was number 5. Number 6, and I definitely think we will do this, is one of, like, you know, me and my husband's favorite things to do, especially during quarantine, is to do a living room picnic. And if the weather permits where you are, even an outdoor picnic. So we will get items from our home, blankets, pillows, put it here where I am in our living room, put on our, you know, our fireplace here, get it going, get some wine, get some snacks, and, you know, just binge out on the floor watching Netflix, cuddling up. I think what makes this extra cute and stylish, you know, all about living that stylish life here, is to keep it all in the same color family, keep it very monochromatic. I think that's what's going to elevate it from kind of a little cheesy, a little too on the nose, you know, like Pinteresty, and I love Pinterest, no shade, but like, you know what I mean. This is a little too on the nose. I think that's what's gonna take it from that to being kind of sophisticated and stylish. To just get like, I personally like all white, so that's what I would recommend. A big white comforter, white pillows, you know, a white throw blanket, white candles, white wine, and just all keep it in the same color family. It will photograph beautifully. It's gonna look really nice. If you and your boo wear the same color clothing, you need like a nice pop of color against it, or you can kind of stay in the neutrals. You know, I'm a neutrals girl, so I'm probably gonna stay in the neutrals. But yeah, keep it all monochromatic. Very sleek, very stylish, very kind of grown and sophisticated. Very reminds me of like, you know, something like a celebrity would do, something very, very cute. So that's number 6. Looking at my notes here. Number 7, and this is if you really kind of want to dive a little bit deeper with your partner, is to do a love language or couples question quiz together. So I think, you know, a lot of us are familiar with like the 5 love languages, but there's actually a quiz that you can take to really decipher what's your love language, and it kind of like the rationale behind it. And I will definitely link some of my favorites below. But you guys can do that together. Like you can take your quiz together, or you can even do it separately and then come together and like talk about it, you know, demonstrate it in that moment with your partner. You could do that, or you can do like couples questions. There's a lot of like couples questions where you kind of ask each other these deep and personal questions that you may not have thought about before, and kind of use this Valentine's Day as a moment to reconnect. Number 8 is a very simple oldie but goodie, breakfast in bed. I think we often think Valentine's Day, it's an evening thing, it's dinners out, it's, you know, going out, but you know, just do breakfast in bed. I think Valentine's Day falls on a Sunday this year, so just instead of like doing something in the evening, and this is especially great maybe if you have kids and you can like distract the kids with like watching cartoons, or if they sleep in late or something like that, just do breakfast in bed with your sweetie, and yeah, you'll start off with a great Valentine's Day. Number 9 is, this is where that grown and sexy comes in, is a sexy photo shoot. Now, if you are into this, or if you are bold enough, maybe do your own little boudoir photo shoot. Get you some cute lingerie, get you some cute loungewear, dim the lights in your room, take some nice photos, and just keep it between you and your boo, and that could be a really fun Valentine's Day gift or Valentine's Day activity. And number 10, last but not least, is to take a trip. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Lauren, Rona, we're not going anywhere. I'm not seeing an airport in over a year. And you're right, but I'm talking about a virtual trip. And I thought this was such a cute idea to, like, you know, you and your boo on Valentine's Day, choose a place, maybe it's something you guys talked about that you've always wanted to travel, and just like virtually travel there. So what I mean by that is that you can find a lot of virtual walking tours, especially of major tourist destinations, especially cities. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube where people are just kind of walking through, either talking about it or it may not even be narrated. I say, like, find those videos and upload them, or not upload them, and cast them or stream them. Like if you have like Apple TV or like Chromecast or something like that, and just let them play so you feel like you're there. Order food from the place that you're, you know, virtually traveling to. Play music of that area, maybe even put on a movie if you don't want to like do like a virtual tour. And here's the thing that I think is the what can really take this over the edge, is actually plan at that time your trip to that destination. So I think research has shown like planning a trip is actually really, really good for your mental health. So even if it's not something that you can immediately do, and we're all kind of, you know, restricted by what's going on in the world, but even like financially, if it's not something you can immediately do, it's something that you could plan for. Even if it's like in 10 years, we're gonna take this trip. But whatever time frame works for you, actually plan the trip. Like go on to, maybe grab your computers or your phone, look up how much flights are, look at hotels that you would like to stay at, places that you would like to visit. Like actually plan it as if you're going. I think you'll feel so connected to your partner. It's something you guys can shoot for together as a goal, and I think it's just really, really cute. Last part, I just want to talk a little bit about, you know, some special considerations when thinking about Valentine's Day, or really any date night, honestly. Okay, looking at my notes, because I told you, I planned this out. Okay, so the very first one is to, no matter what you're doing, set the mood. Like, think about all of your senses, sight, touch, sound, taste, all of them, and set the mood. Make sure that it smells good. So maybe that's burning candles or essential oils, or maybe it's just like, you know, cleaning up really well, so it smells good. Lighting is a big thing. Maybe that's dimming the lights and just having a lamp on, or if you have dimmers on your lights, dimming them, a fireplace, candles. Give it that very sepia, moody candlelight feel. It's going to change the whole dynamic of it, and especially since we've been doing everything at home recently, I think changing the mood up a little bit will make it feel different and kind of unique, like you're actually going out for Valentine's Day. Again, make sure you have food. So this is a big one, maybe because I like to eat, but make sure you have something, whether it's a meal, whether it's takeout, maybe it's something you cook, even if it's just snacks. No one feels cute or sexy when they're hungry, so make sure you have food, and you know that you're satiating that sense, the taste. And the other part to consider is to actually look the part. And of course, this is a lifestyle. You guys know I talk a lot about fashion on this channel. So make sure that you look the part. And again, this is to determine what you want to do. Do you want to be like a baddie and like pull out your sexiest dress or your flyest outfit and like give all the sex appeal? Then do that, plan for that. Do you want to be like cute and casual, like a cute pajama set? Do that. Do you want to be cozy and chic and loungy? Do that. Like read this right now, and I can link this below. Amazon, probably best clothing purchase I made in a long time. Well, I'll stand up a little bit here. Oh, you can barely see it. I'll take a picture. This is like something I would wear on Valentine's Day, and I very well might wear it this Valentine's Day. It's loungy, it's kind of sexy because I could kind of slouch it off the shoulder. It's very comfortable, I can move around in it. And it ties to the waist, so it shows my curves, it's very cute. Yeah, I think that's the vibe I'm gonna go for, but whatever you decide, whatever vibe you want, make sure you look the part. Make sure that you dress how you wanna feel that day. Just because we're inside doesn't mean that you can't look the part and look cute. And the very last step and the very last point I want to make is to set the stage for intimacy. And my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna make it really quick. But whatever you do, just make sure you're setting the stage. Make sure you're talking with your partner, that you're really keeping it about you two. So, you know, we have a son. I love my son, but you know, this is about me and my husband. In this moment, we'll do something separate for him for Valentine's Day. So keeping it about you two, talking, you know, setting it up for physical intimacy if that's what you're doing, but it could just even be talking or sharing. So I'll encourage you to lean into the vulnerability a little bit, talk, open up, really make sure that you are embodying the spirit of Valentine's Day. So that's it, guys. you know, just wanted to give you some little tips, help you out there. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And again, if you are new here, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow me on socials. Follow me on Instagram. I hope to see you soon, and hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.